Breaking: Disney is paying $1.6 billion for WWE streaming rights. The 5-year deal will begin in 2026, and it includes the U.S. streaming rights to WWE's PLEs, which is formerly PPVs, pay-per-views. It will air on ESPN, and we'll see the Disney-owned company pay $325 million per year to WWE for the broadcast rights. WWE's PLE offerings are set to debut on ESPN streaming service, which is planned to launch later this year and will cost $29.99 a month.
No one's paying for that shit.
I hate this. I hate this. And I also saw that Gary had tweeted out that what was it? That Hulu is morphing into like Disney Plus or whatever.
Disney Plus,
yeah. I've never really been a Hulu person. But right here, boom, Hulu app to be phased out as Disney is fully integrating the system into Disney Plus. That's crazy.
So they're just full blown embracing rated R shit, unrated stuff, because that's what Hulu is for. I guess Disney kind of used Hulu as like, we'll just put all of our unrated and rated R stuff like over Disney here.
Plus, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that just showed like Disney Plus isn't doing very well. They need something else. So they're fully integrating Hulu into Disney Plus, because Disney Plus creates no like new content. I mean, if they do, it's not often that they have something new coming up on Disney Plus. It's just all of their old stuff. So they need something new.
Yeah.
And Hulu has has a bunch of like new shows, new documentaries. You know, people actually interact with the Hulu app. So I think that's why they're doing that. But Disney's become this company where like they just buy stuff now. They can't create anything new that is successful. So they just buy stuff. And like, this is a good example of Disney paying $1.6 billion for the WWE streaming rights. Because they need something successful, and WWE is really hot right now. So they're just like, yeah, let's just buy it.
And, you know, this is one of the things, like, so we do cover, and Beardo's been doing a great job of covering wrestling over on our Geeks Gamers Locals. So if you become a Locals member, you can hang out, watch wrestling with us. You know, I hate current wrestling, generally speaking. There's obviously a couple of moments here that are exciting and things like that, but I fucking hate current wrestling. And I saw this tweet that kind of really breaks it down for me. And it's this right here. Cody kicked out of 8 AAs at SummerSlam. That's Cena's finishing move. Cody kicked out of 8.
Well, that's all their match was.
It's all it is, dude. It's fucking insane. Like,
well, for their match specifically, it was finisher. Cody does his crossroads. John Cena does his finisher. Cody does his finisher. John Cena does his finisher for 15 minutes.
Bad. Yeah, and it's like typical modern wrestling. There's no actual story anymore. It's just finisher spam, and that is what it is. Like, all they fucking do is they just do their finishing moves on each other the whole fucking match. There's no storytelling. Like, I remember there was a story, I believe it was the Dudleys talked about the 3D, their finisher, and how no one had ever kicked out of their finisher in all these years. And then there was like they were setting up where the Undertaker was going to kick out of it. And Taker was like, no, I'm not kicking out of your finisher, because that's building up story. Like, your finisher, no one's kicked out of your finisher for all these years. I'm not kicking out of your finisher. When you a wrestler, a top tier wrestler, when he did his finishing move on you, that was it. Now, there might be an occasional kick out once in a blue moon in a huge match, and that's supposed to get an audience reaction. But at this point, it's like all they do is just spam their fucking finisher on each other. It's like nothing's earned anymore. There's no story anymore. It's so frustrating. So this is what we have right now with modern wrestling, and it's just
is that tweet correct? John Cena's heel turn there was no payout for that.
No, there was no payoff for it. No,
I remember y'all were excited about that.
Yeah, man. Like, they had no vision for it whatsoever. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. It was pathetic. Here it is right here. Here's the clip I was talking about. Listen to this.
Nobody had ever kicked out of our finish. For 20 years, or up until whenever
I was not aware of that.
We protected the finish. Nobody kicked out.
3D!
We hit the move, maybe there was a save or a pullout, nobody kicked out. As a matter of fact, at the Great American Bash, when it was the Dudleys versus Taker, we said to Taker, if you want this, and he said, nope, you protected it for so long, we're not going to do it if it doesn't mean anything.
That's what wrestling used to fucking be. It used to be storytelling. It used to matter. Shit actually worked, and you had long-term benefits to it. Now it's like, let me just do my finisher 8 times so we can get the fucking crowd to cheer, so they can sing our fucking songs, and they can fucking cheer when we kick out. It's fucking retarded. I fucking hate current wrestling. Anyway.
I had no idea that Stone Cold Steve Austin had a podcast.
Oh, yeah, Stone Cold's podcast.
They all do.
But
I didn't know that.
Stone Cold's podcast is great. So, yeah.
I'll tell you what, and I don't think this is much of a hot take. Right now in current WWE, the women's division is better than the men's.
The women's division has been really good for a long time. The problem is they're overdoing the women's division. Like they have way too many. You know, like they could actually like focus in on some of the top ones, but they are better. Like
so the problem with the women's is that there's not enough heels. You have too many baby faces with the women's division right now. But when it comes to the actual like athleticism and the bumps and hits that these women are taking, they're more willing to sell and actually take legit bumps than the men. The men protect themselves more, maybe because it's more dangerous, because it's more physical. That could be, but the women are much more aggressive when it comes to it. Like they fuck each other up. That Rhea Ripley Io Sky at Evolution fight was incredible. One of the best matches I've seen in being an expert for the past 7 months.
Yeah, we need to get you to watch some real matches from back.
Oh,
then.
I know.